Now, the next battle I want to spotlight is at wide receiver. The Jaguars have a ton of talent, but only so many guys can actually make the roster. We know Calvin Ridley, Christian Kirk, Zay Jones, Jamal Agnew, and draft pick Parker Washington are more than likely going to be on this team. That's 5 guys. That only leaves space for maybe one more. And some of the guys have been out there making plays this preseason, so it's going to be a tough cut. One of the guys that's made a couple of big plays, Jacob Harris, former UCF Knight, former draft pick. He's made some splash plays so far through preseason. He brings size, speed, and athleticism out to the field. But will that be enough? Because there's some tough competition. Next guy I want to talk about, Seth Williams. He's a guy who came out of Auburn. He spent most of last season on the Jaguars practice squad. They've liked what they've seen from him. He's another big, sizable threat. You're going to see that as a trend here. They're looking for a big guy because that's what they are missing at that wide receiver spot. Seth Williams, a guy that I've had my eyes on and I think has a shot to make the roster. Another guy that I really like is an undrafted rookie out of San Jose State, Elijah Cooks. He's a former basketball player, went to the Sweet 16 with Nevada while he was in college. Don't look now, he's a wide receiver in the NFL. Physically gifted, talented, made a big play against the Lions. That stiff arm is one we'll probably be looking at for a while, especially if Cooks can find a way to sneak on this roster. But when it comes down to talking about what's going to get a guy on this roster, this is what gets you that last wide receiver spot, blocking. I want you to look closely as we highlight the end of this play. Tim Jones was on the Jaguars roster last year, and what got him there was his ability to block. Check out this pancake block. You don't normally see wide receivers out there pancaking defenders. Tim Jones can run block with the best of them. He's also a key special teamer. That's what got him on the Jaguars roster last year and got him active on game days. That's why Tim Jones is the leading candidate for that final wide receiver spot. We'll just have to keep an eye on if any of these young guys can catch up to him. But I'll tell you this, it's definitely going to be a tough task because Tim Jones definitely can bring the heat in that blocking game.